There are 4 seats in Queensland where I can guarantee change, not because I have a magic crystal ball, but by the simple fact that the sitting MP is retiring. They are the LNP's Karen Andrews in McPherson on the Gold Coast, Labor's Graham Perrott in Moreton in Brisbane South East, the LNP stalwart Warren Entsch in Leichhardt in far north Queensland, and the seat of Hinkler in Bundaberg has been vacant since Keith Pitt resigned in January. So there will be new members of Parliament in those electorates. Let's zoom in now to Dickson. It is Queensland's most marginal seat, very high profile because it's held by the man who wants to be Prime Minister. Peter Dutton's held that seat on Brisbane's northwestern outskirts since 2001. Labor's Ailey France is running against him for the 3rd time, but it's that narrow margin that adds a certain suspense. There's also lots of interest in these 3 seats, Brisbane, Ryan and Griffith. They were won by the Greens in the last election, an unprecedented result for the party. But Labor and the LNP are desperate to wrest them back. The next thing I want to mention is the so-called Teals. These Climate 200-backed independents burst onto the scene in Victoria and New South Wales at the last election, and now they're trying to make a foray into Queensland, with 6 candidates contesting seats in the southeast. It remains to be seen what influence they will have. Now, as part of the ABC's Your Say project, you've been telling us about the issues that matter to you this election. Among the top concerns from Queensland were, probably no surprise, housing and cost of living, but also climate change, economic policies and healthcare. Rental costs are top of mind for Chris from Pimpama.
My biggest concern really is housing. My youngest son moved back in with us in January because he wasn't able to secure or afford an apartment for rent on the Gold Coast. So he moved back in to home at 28 years old.
Meanwhile, Hassam from Algester told us he's worried about the environment.
Well, I'm in my early 30s. My partner and I, we're thinking of starting a family, but I have some real concerns around the type of environment, the type of world that our kids are going to grow up in.
If you haven't voted yet, you haven't got long.